These scenes could have been generated by AI, but every single one exists. Over the next few minutes, you'll walk across a mirror stretching beyond the horizon, see a lake so pink it looks unreal, and peer into a fire that has burned for decades. No renders, no CGI, just physics, chemistry, and a few surprises. Shall we? We start on the Bolivian Altiplano, 3,600 meters above sea level. Prehistoric lakes once filled this plateau. When they dried, they left behind the largest salt pan on Earth. Today, the Salar de Uyuni covers more than 10,000 square kilometers, a dazzling white desert of halite and gypsum harvested by Aymara salt workers. In the rainy season, a thin film of water transforms the flats into a flawless mirror. The ground vanishes, the horizon melts, and the sky seems to touch your feet. It's so geometrically flat, variations in elevation are less than 1 meter, that space agencies use this place to calibrate satellite altimeters. Beneath the crust lies a blue-green brine rich in lithium. Geologists estimate Bolivia holds about 9 million tons, roughly 15% of the world's supply. This mineral boom coexists with tourism and tradition. Picture yourself walking for miles with nothing but whiteness, no shade, and no horizon. Would you feel free or disoriented? Did you know there's a river in the Amazon that actually boils? But before we go there, let's explore a lake that looks like liquid candy. This is Lake Hillier on Middle Island off Western Australia. Hidden behind sand dunes, it measures around 600 meters long, and its bubblegum color is visible all year. Fill a glass and the water stays pink. For years, scientists credited a single microalga, Dunaliella salina, but new research shows the lake hosts an entire microbial consortium. Halophilic bacteria like Salinobacter ruber and archaea such as Halorubrum dominate the water column and produce carotenoid pigments. Dunaliella still contributes beta-carotene but plays a secondary role. Lake Hillier is one of the saltiest bodies of water on Earth, over 10 times saltier than the ocean. It's a terminal lake, so water enters but only leaves by evaporation, trapping salts over millennia. The microbes survive intense UV radiation and extreme osmotic pressure by producing beta-carotene and bacterioruberin pigments that act as antioxidants and reinforce their cell membranes. Seeing it from the air, the neon pink water bordered by white salt and dark blue sea feels like someone turned up the saturation. If you could swim in a lake 10 times saltier than the ocean, would you dare? There's a desert of glass in China, but our next stop is literally on fire. In Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert, about 160 miles north of Ashgabat, lies a crater that has been burning for more than 50 years. In 1971, Soviet geologists drilled into what they thought was an oil field. The drill punctured a cavern of natural gas and the ground collapsed. To prevent methane from spreading, they lit the gas, expecting it to burn out in a few weeks. Instead, the largest crater, about 70 meters across and 30 meters deep, has been aflame ever since because nobody knows how much gas feeds it. Locals call it the door to hell. The constant flames lure insects at night, and anecdotal reports describe spiders venturing too close and falling into the pit. In 2025, Turkmen scientists reported that the fires are beginning to fade, and the government has discussed extinguishing the crater. Would you stand on the rim of a fire that's been burning since before you were born, knowing it might soon disappear forever? These landscapes look computer-generated, designed, rendered, yet they predate algorithms and sensors. Which place felt the most unreal to you? If nature can already produce giant mirrors, neon pink lakes, and endless fires, perhaps the strange thing isn't artificial intelligence. It's how quickly we stop being amazed. Want to discover more things that defy logic but exist anyway? Stick around for the next adventure.